All right, everybody, Wednesday, okay? Again, you guys are probably sick of me talking about this, but it is deload week. Today we have back squats. Same rep scheme, right? I know some of you guys get tired of seeing the same numbers up there, but it is a different movement. So it's back squats today. These are coming off the rack. Again, light to moderately heavy-ish, not crazy, right? So we want to maintain good form. We want to maintain proper form through all 4 sets of 5. Okay, so we are building up in weight, so keep that in mind, but we are not getting a PR during this deload week, okay? So, back squats, let's talk about back squats, right? Again, these are gonna come off the rack, okay? So a couple things that I'm looking for is a nice good position with your feet, okay? Not too wide that you're gonna lose power through those glutes, and not too narrow that you're gonna go onto your toes, right, and track too far forward. It's going to throw your back, okay? So we want a good position. Everybody squats differently, right? As long as you keep that foot flat, right, and those heels don't come off, or you rock back all the way into those heels, you'll be fine. So whatever that looks like for you in that bottom section, right? Second, okay, upright torso, as upright as possible. Obviously, this comes down to hip mobility, ankle mobility, thoracic mobility, all kinds of different factors playing into the how far you actually can go, right? We're looking to at least try to get to that parallel line so we can get a good activation of the hamstrings, the glutes, quads, and everything that's going to help us bring that barbell back up, okay? So this is your perfect time if you have been struggling with back squats a little bit. This is a perfect time to maybe get a ball, set it behind you to try and give you an object to kind of touch. So it makes you sit up and back a little bit more. So back squats from the rack, okay? We're gonna get into a nice good section, position. We're gonna fix our feet, okay, to wherever we need to go. And another common thing that I see is people kind of just tend to rest their arms here, right? What I want is I want to get aggressive with this barbell. So I want to move the barbell. I don't want the barbell to move me, right? So if I'm kind of just hanging out here, and just using my hands just to stabilize this, I'm not getting the most bang for my buck, right? So what I want is I want a nice good grip. I want an aggressive grip, and I want to kind of slightly push up on the bar, okay? Again, I want to move the barbell. The bar does not move me. So we're going to get into 5 reps of back squat, down, up, right? Down, up, up. Remember, right? I always want to keep a constant vision on something, a good reference point. It's going to keep my chest up. If I look down, what's going to happen is I'm going to fall forward, right? I don't want that with a bunch of weight on my back. So I want the bar on my back. As I squat down, it should be on my hips and it should be on my ankles, right? So a nice good stack all the way across. Again, guys, this is a perfect time to work on that form because it is on the lighter side. So take advantage of times like these or weeks like these on deload weeks where we have time to practice and get a little bit better, okay? So moving on. Workout today is going to be every 3.5 minutes for 5 sets. So 5 rounds of 3.5 minutes, okay? We're gonna need 2 things. We're gonna need a jump rope and a barbell, right? So you have 3.5 minutes to complete 75 double unders and 15 thrusters, okay? So knowing the double unders or how you are in the double unders or the thruster, right, which everybody hates. I love these, so this is a good day. We're kind of thinking about still getting a little bit of rest in here. So let's talk about the double unders. So 75 double unders, okay? If you don't have double unders, and you do those fast singles, right, we're gonna double that number, okay? If you don't have doubles, but you give me high singles, like I'm about to show you, we're gonna keep it at 75 because you're working a little bit better or a little bit harder rather than doing this, right? So we're gonna kind of push you a little bit by giving you a little bit more work to do because you're going a little bit faster than giving you that effort that it takes for those double unders, okay? So double under, regular double under. Here, nice good position. My jump rope is going to be, my hands are going to be placed slightly in front of me, right? They're going to stay there. They're not going to come out, shorten that rope. They're going to stay here, and I'm gonna inflate those wrists, and I'm gonna get a nice high jump. So here we go. Right? So I'm staying nice and tight. I'm not coming out, shortens the jump rope. So if you're working on those double unders, make sure that those hands don't come out. It's gonna shorten then your catch, and then it's just bad news, right? So high singles that we were talking about here. Right? So I'm putting a little bit more effort into those jumps. So I'm kind of mimicking what I would need to get the height that I would need to get up on those double unders. But I'm working a little bit harder and I'm still doing singles. So let's try to go for those if you don't have your doubles, okay? Let's talk about the thruster. There's 15 thrusters. The goal, right, maybe try to think about a set of 10 and a set of 5, right? Or if you can, hold on to the bar and you go on the lighter side, you could probably try to get these unbroken, right? So depending on your level and your comfort zone with the thrusters. So, thruster, we're gonna clean it up, get into a press position, not too far up front because remember I'm gonna press. I'm gonna get into a nice, good front squat position, elbows slightly in front of the bar, down, up. Right? Nice and smooth. So, what I like to think about here is completely locking out at the top, letting my skeletal system do most of the load lockout at the top, taking a nice deep breath, and then moving into that second one, right? So, let's talk about what I don't want to see, which is this. Right? So, not completely standing up, not completely locking out, and you're going so fast that you're not getting a nice deep breath in there. So, lock out at the top, breathe, move smoothly into the next one. Okay, so those two movements, goals, we want to get this work done in about 2 to 2.5 minutes. I want at least 30 seconds, 20 seconds of rest. So keep that in mind, whatever that looks like for you, whether you're gonna go lighter on the barbell, or you're gonna go fast singles or high jumping singles, it's up to you, okay? But 2 to 2.5 minutes, maybe possibly unbroken on the thrusters, right? And then just consistent the rest through the entire rounds. Try to make sure that that rest is also consistent, right? Throughout the 5 sets. If you're getting about 20 to 25 seconds of rest, every round should kind of look the same, okay? So that's the goal today, to kind of get a good same amount of rest throughout the 5 reps and finish those 5 sets with still something in the tank, right? So see you guys, have a good day.